Hello everyone, JamieStarr, New World News Network. So, as you know, I kind of have this running joke based on an article I covered about Talib Kweli and how he pretty much thinks he's living in Man in the High Castle. And that joke, kind of got expanded. Paul Joseph Watson applied it to Sarah Silverman and all these other celebrities who are hallucinating Nazism everywhere and think that white supremacist neo-Nazis have infiltrated all levels of government. It's very funny because the Bush family was literally, and I know that word is overused now, but literally funded by Nazi money. You've had fascists. There's two giant fascists hung up in Congress. Ain't nothing new. These people are worried about getting what they've had forever, and now they got something different, and they're afraid they're going to get what they had. It doesn't make any sense. Someone's not paying attention. So anyway, let's check the clip, then we'll talk about it. Checking the clip. Refreshing the page. Has anybody seen the video? I was watching Revolt this morning. Ray Smurd or something like that. Swing. Oh man. You want to talk about awful. So awful. I want to watch it again. It was that awful. And he does this little falsetto thing with like these rappers nowadays are like Muppet babies. There's something weird about them. All right. Of course, they got to get a commercial in. But yeah, all these people losing their... Oh, interview. I did an interview with John Proby. If you haven't checked that out, check that out. Sam.
Down on your knees, praying. Calling America. Are you out there? Or maybe you're down on your knees, praying. Praying for change in a world unraveled.
Amazon Studios just launched a radio stream called Resistance Radio. But it isn't real. It was created as a promotion for Amazon's original series, The Man in the High Castle. It imagines a world where the Axis powers won World War II.
Never give up. This is Resistance Radio, and these are your sounds of freedom.
But some people on Twitter seem to think Resistance Radio was actually an anti-Trump radio station. Now, to be fair, the name Resistance Radio is not brand new. Prior to Amazon using it, podcasts covering politics, the environment, and even Star Wars have used the phrase. Amazon Studios is no stranger to controversy when it comes to marketing for The Man in the High Castle. During the show's first season in 2015, the streaming service decked out a New York City subway car with symbols of Nazi Germany and Imperial Japan. The ads were later pulled after multiple people complained. And advertising for the show's second season featured the Statue of Liberty giving a Nazi salute. The third season of The Man in the High Castle is scheduled to premiere on Amazon later this year.
All right. First off, let's note Washington Post. This is on MSN thing, but Washington Post, this article is from. Amazon. It mentions this in here, but it's good to know it in the beginning. Bezos owns both. Bezos, not a big fan of Trump. So, an ad campaign for the dystopian television show Supporters Seeing Red. Amazon's Man in the High Castle, based on Philip K. Dick, is ramping up for its third season. I watched about half of the first season. It was alright. I say alright. It obviously didn't pull me in enough for me to feel like I needed to see the end of it, though. And so, Resistance Radio launched. People thought it was about America. What is Keith Oberlin calling his show? The Resistance. And it goes through Soon Resistance Radio, the campaign sponsored hashtag spread like wildfire on Twitter. Some Trump supporters seemingly mistook it for an anti-Trump radio station and expressed their displeasure. Amazon founder Jeffrey P. Bezos owns the Washington Post. Getting tired of the resistance? What are they resisting? Would they rather the USA fail than admit Trump does anything good? So it shows all that. Yeah, we got the point. And then it goes on. Resistance Radio, good luck outpacing Rush Limbaugh, Mark Levin, Sean Hannity, Todd Schnitt, The Blaze, and others. The airwaves are ours. Meanwhile, some who oppose Trump use the hashtag in a similar serious manner. And that's what we really should be taking out of this is, what is the left and the media doing that this could come out and people would mistake it for some sort of real-life Tokyo Rose shit? That's what we should all be. Nazis took over America? Oh, I wonder where that concept. Oh, it's not like people are like, Steve Bannon is a white nationalist, supremacist, racist, the Klans member, fucking 33rd degree of the Grand Wizard Council of the Dragon Blood Chalice. Like, it's fucking off the goddamn rails. So, keep focus on treason for Donald Trump and Russia hacked American democracy. Isn't that crazy? The allegation that's completely baseless is they released emails of Hillary Clinton's through WikiLeaks, which they didn't even do that, but this is the allegation, that they released these emails through WikiLeaks, and then that influenced the voters. I hate to tell you, there was no grand revelations. If people were on the fence, it wasn't those emails that pushed them over. It was probably her openly campaigning for war. How about that? How about her openly campaigning for war with Russia? I mean, maybe people just don't want war. Do you ever think of that? Liberals, peace, love. I mean, what happened to the liberals? So, Russia hacked the shit. No, they didn't. They influenced it, and somehow that turns into they hacked American democracy. These people they don't know anything. That's why you have to handle them with the kid gloves. Brain's not wired right. Lock him up, lock him up, lock him up. Resistance Radio. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. Resistance Radio. With a still from the Billy Bush tape in which Trump said lewd things about women. I guarantee you, I mean, Trump probably 1,000,001 times has probably been with women who have explicitly said, grab me by my pussy. They were probably like speaking in some foreign accent, being like, oh, you like that, dirty old man? Grab me by my pussy. Like, in what reality? Like, these people, the gotchas they pick are these, like, just, look at what Rachel Maddow did the other night. Old news, fake news. If there's a fake radio station about resisting Nazis and you take it personally, what does that say about you? It's not, I mean, this person obviously has missed that they keep calling people who aren't Nazis, Nazis. Conservatives really thought resistance, and here's the thing, the liberal snobbishness, this is their thing. Oh, whenever conservatives say, you know, that's wrong, you're being a bully, they say, oh, well, who's the snowflake now? Like, it's completely a two wrongs make a right. I tattletaled first. It is childish, beyond childish. It's important to note that well before Amazon launched this campaign, Resistance Radio had been used for guess what? However, sparingly. Now, again, keep in mind, Washington Post, Amazon. You should assume the Washington Post is the spin machine for Amazon. However, sparingly on social media while promoting certain anti-Trump podcasts. So they just happened to name the radio station something that had already been a hashtag for anti-Trump podcast. And then when everyone hears it and they think it's an anti-Trump podcast, they say, well, why? Why would you think it's an anti-Trump podcast? Oh, you little snowflakes. I mean, it's like a fucked up bait and switch sort of. Fuck all these people. Hashtags are seeing boost over the weekend, other ad campaigns, Amazon creates provocative whatever. Yeah, they're over the top desperate. But that's the new thing. And I thought it's important to point out. Is this one launched to it? Nope. Another article to do. But I just thought it's funny because, like, this is the climate we're in. Where it's man in the high castle in the real world. Somehow it's bleeding out into reality. TV will fucking destroy your brain, I guess. Something is eating away at the ability to reason in these people, because this is too much. Subscribe to the channel, comment, have a good one, check out the other videos. Still more tabs to do.